Hi everyone, hello. This is Courtney from Dandelion Branding and welcome to the Dandelion Branding channel. Dandelion Branding is a digital marketing agency that works in service of sustainability. So that means we work with sustainably focused brands, nonprofit organizations, and social impact organizations. On the Dandelion Branding channel, I make videos about digital marketing education, and we also have a podcast called Environmental, where we deep dive about different topics around sustainability. And we've also been doing a really cool interview series with different leaders in their industries that are all approaching sustainability from their own unique perspectives and really coming at it with some really creative solutions. So that's been really awesome. So definitely check that out. Subscribe to our channel if you are interested in sustainability and or marketing, and you'll get both things. So definitely subscribe to our channel. We'd really appreciate it. And in this video today, I'm going to be defining Google's Core Web Vitals. There are 3 metrics that I will be defining. And then stay tuned for future videos where I'm going to be diving into why each of these are so important for your business and also ways in which you can really address and focus on each one in order to improve your scores. Core Web Vitals are really Google's way of categorizing user experience issues on your website. They are essentially a health check for your website because they're giving you a report that gives you a numerical score that tells you kind of how all of these metrics are coming together and how your site is performing on mobile or desktop. And it splits up the report into both mobile and desktop, which is quite helpful. But they are a little hidden, which is kind of strange. So the Core Web Vitals are within Google's Search Console. So first off, you will definitely need to have Google Analytics installed on your site, as well as Google Search Console installed and turned on for your website. And you'll need to have those both on for 28 days before you'll see an official report for your Core Web Vitals. And that's because they use that 28-day period to really kind of track your scores. So they are tracking information based on anonymous Google Chrome users. And that's what they use to put together your individual scores for each metric, as well as your overall scores for your site, for every page of your site too, which is pretty cool. If you don't have Google Analytics and Search Console set up, then definitely pause this video and set that up first so you can get that running and then come back. So let's assume that you have Google Analytics and Search Console all set up. So once you access the report, you will see 3 key metrics. So the first metric is called Largest Contentful Paint, or LCP. Not super intuitive language, but when you think about it, it's pretty descriptive. So essentially what this is measuring is how long it takes for the largest piece of content to load into view as your page is loaded. And everyone is going to kind of view something ever so slightly different based on your device and the screen size, but it's kind of giving an average of all of that. And typically the largest items that are in that header or in that above the fold section of your website are likely an image and or a heading. It's essentially measuring how long it takes to load everything that the user first sees right when they load your site. And an ideal LCP is anything less than 2.5 seconds. The next metric is called First Input Delay, or FID for short. And this is measuring how quickly your website becomes interactive. How long does it take before a user is able to actually click a button and be taken to a further page or to interact with something in some way on your site? The ideal FID is anything less than 100 milliseconds. The third metric is called Cumulative Layout Shift, or CLS. And this essentially is measuring how much of your site moves as the pages are loading. So are things shifting around and moving, or does it load pretty much all together all at one time without a whole lot of layout changes? And it's kind of ensuring that your website is relatively stable. An ideal CLS is anything less than 0.1 seconds. So all of these kind of give you a slightly different perspective on the user experience, and all of them individually can be quite frustrating for the user. So it's really helpful that Google has kind of put this information together and given you, the business owner, the data that you need in order to kind of fix these issues. So if you are ready to focus on website performance, then stay tuned for our upcoming videos. Definitely like and subscribe to our channel. And please feel free to get in touch if you need any help. I'll be putting together the next videos in this series in the coming months, so definitely stay tuned. I hope that this was helpful. We just defined those 3 terms in layman language, and the rest will be a little bit more technical, but I'm hoping that I could really kind of break it down in a pretty simple way. A lot of the tutorials and things that I've seen online are relatively complicated still, so I want to help you to be able to kind of address these things for your own business and ensure that your website is really tip-top shape. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.